Gorilla stomping in a zoo.
Hello YouTube. So this will be going on Friday. I believe we got break on One Piece, so we're doing 30 this week. And I was gonna talk about this. So, do you guys ever realize back at the beginning of the arc, they're like, should we send Marines over to Big Mom and Kaido's area, because if they alliance up, something bad will happen. It'd probably not be too great. This would be the perfect time for Oda, because why not? Tech King said it would be cool. I agree with him. It would be cool if Momo would get aged up to his right age. Like if he didn't do the 20-year time skip, if they aged him up with the Supernova's age fruit, it'd be cool. I'd give him credit there, but I would think if the world government figures out Big Mom and Kaido are in an alliance to conquer the world, this might be the perfect opportunity to send over the third admiral. I can't think of his name. Peace. Like, it would be incredible to see how he works out. Raikuguro, or Green Bull. I always forget that you can call him Green Bull. I keep thinking I should call him by his name. But Green Bull. Green Bull would be an incredible person to bring over, because if now it's five days till the festival, the reverie should already be done by now. If Marines find this out, they can send over one or two admirals over there to at least try to deal with the situation, because this is bad news for the Marines above all else, other than pirate groups. Don't get me wrong, it'd be incredible to see them fight other Yonkos like Shanks. Shanks would be probably decent against the Big Mom and Kaido, but I would love to see Green Bull. And this just theory. Marines find out, they send Green Bull over to at least try to deal with it somehow. I don't know how you deal with it, but it's very possible. It's very possible indeed, just because we have a giant we got a giant problem here. Big Mom and Kaido being in an alliance is bad news for the Marines, but it's bad news for Luffy right now, because that allows Big Mom's pirate into the country, which I said Act 2 would end. My theory was Act 2. If you want to go see the full thing, I'm going to just sum up a tiny bit. I want to see Jinbei, like, come into Wano. I want to see Act 2 end with Jinbei coming to Wano, like you see him in the water, or he's coming towards Wano. That would be a great place to end it. I talk about other stuff that could happen to end the Act 2. If you want to check out the video, I'll link to it afterwards. Yeah, I'll link to it afterwards. I might put an extra link to the last One Piece review, too. But this means Smoothie and everybody on Big Mom's crew can now end up on the island. Which means not even those giant beasts that we saw, like, shadow figures of, the numbers are now here. That means Smoothie can be on here, and we can finally have a decent fight with Smoothie. Which means, who the hell is going to fight Smoothie? Who the hell would be up to the match? I still say Brook would be the best person to face against Smoothie, but I don't know. There's so many people on Wano right now Smoothie is up in the air because Smoothie would be definitely someone to fight, because since Big Mom alliance with Kaido, you definitely need to fight Smoothie because she is one of the Sweet Commanders. She's the only one we haven't seen a decent fight with. And this would be the perfect time for the fight to happen because now they would be allowed onto mainland. So, but then you also have King and Queen. You got Orochi, which I think Orochi will get defeated either by Momo or Momo's sister. Like I said, I'm very, very bad with names. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But then you have people that like Kawamatsu. Who is he gonna face? You have like the 9 sheets, and you're like, who are they gonna face? There's so many enemies that now pop up. Like we have a bunch of the supernovas as enemies on this. We have King, Queen, Kaido. We got Smoothie. Eventually, I'm saying right now, Smoothie's gonna make it onto mainland. We got Big Mom. We got Kaido. We have the numbers, wherever the hell they are, because they're gigantic. I wonder if the numbers are actual residents of Wano. Like they lived somewheres on Wano. Maybe in that deep cave, that one port. They lived down there. And when Kaido found them, when Kaido took out Odin, maybe they wanted to join up with them. We got Kid still on the island, but Kid might be leaving because he just wants to find his crew and get out of here. I don't blame him. Kid and Killer both went up against Kaido and got utterly defeated. Luffy did the same thing, but Luffy is going to try again. It would be cool to see Kid go up against Kaido again, like with Luffy. But would it happen? Probably not, because the character I'm seeing with Kid is he's probably just going to leave the island and leave everything up to them. Because getting defeated again and thrown back into prison might be, if it happened, it would be probably his last chance there. Because they broken out. Kaido doesn't know the prison's broken out. Queen, King, so they've all been there. I think the 5,000 men that they have as a goal is cool in the long run because they can fight the gifters. They can fight the lower ranks. When the bigger people of the crew, Law's crew, the Straw Hats, the Minks, the 9 Sheets, we can see them fight bigger opponents. Like Hawkins. Hawkins will go down easy. Or Hawkins might join. But I didn't think about it. Last chapter, there was a point where Luffy came up to... Not Luffy, sorry. Law was with Hawkins in half, and Hawkins asked how the alliance was going, and would you join us? And Law said, sure, if I can leave then. Tekken took a different route. This would be a perfect opportunity, and I fully agree with him. If Law did this, I don't know if he will. It would be a great point for Oda to do, is if Law did accept the alliance, like say yes to join Kaido just to get better information. Just because right now that would be the perfect opportunity. They have the blueprints for Onigashima, the island where Kaido, the fort is. We have all this in place, but in the long run, they still don't know the main bulk of the enemies. If Law was able to at least infiltrate the organization of Kaido, it could become a really good thing for them in the long run. because then they might find out what we might find out what the numbers are. I'm thinking we're gonna find out what the numbers are anyways. Doesn't matter what happens, because Oda's not gonna be like, oh yeah, those big shadow figures, you're never gonna see them again. They're gonna fight. We're gonna see them backstory probably, because back on Dressrosa or even Totland, we saw backstories for a lot of characters. Even if they're not the biggest backstories, we're probably gonna see backstories for all these people. We're probably gonna see a backstory. Back in the day, we might see Rock's pirate crew before Rogers. That's gonna be cool to see. I will give them the credit. That will be absolutely excellent to see how the Rocks pirate actually took that, like how it came down and how that all fell into place. Like, holy crap, it's gonna be cool to see. But in the long run, it's gonna be weird. It's definitely gonna be weird because Big Mom and Kaido's alliance is gonna shake the whole world, because I still don't count Luffy as an emperor until he takes out an emperor. Until he does great damage against the emperor. Or at least until he's able to at least defend against an emperor at full force. If he can learn this new version of Conquerors, and it seems like he's learning some of it because he was punching the steel like it was jelly. If he can learn at least some defense, I would consider him the fifth emperor. If he can learn how to defend himself against, like, Kaido or Big Mom, I would consider him a fifth emperor. He has every other standard to be in with the fifth emperors. If he can defend against Kaido and actually put up a decent match without getting one punch by if he can put up a decent match and not get one punch by Kaido, I would consider him really great then. I consider him a fifth emperor because Kaido's one of the best. He is the best. He's the strongest in the world. And it would definitely be cool if Luffy can stand up to Kaido at least a tiny bit. At least actually throw blow for blow against Kaido. I would consider Luffy more of a fifth emperor. Right now, it's just a saying. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. But Big Mom and Kaido, the alliance, in the long run, the Marines are going to do something. Because as soon as they find out, they're going to send someone here. And in the long run, I would love to see Green Bull. Because this would be the perfect opportunity to show off his ability and show off what he has to match. Because we're eventually going to see Green Bull's ability, but when? I would say once the Marines find out, they'll probably send at least one or two of the admirals to here. Maybe all three. It'd be cool to see Kizaru again. After the time skip. Definitely be cool. Oh. Otherwise, it'll be definitely cool to see Green Bull, because Oda will definitely show off Green Bull eventually here. He's been just showing him in shadows and try and hide him, just show off small details. But once the Marines find out about the Big Mom and Kaido alliance, I believe, my theory is they'll send Green Bull. At least Green Bull, maybe some other Marine admirals or vice admirals to Wano. And maybe then we'll finally see the full what Green Bull actually looks like, and maybe see what devil fruit power he has. Because I doubt he wouldn't have a devil fruit power. It would definitely be a twist if he didn't have a devil fruit power. Because I think the only admiral that's ever had not have never had a devil fruit power was the film Z, with Zephyr, but I believe he's not canon in the long run. I believe he's not canon. But still, in the long run, it'll be cool just to see Green Bull. And god damn. Oh. Because the Marines have to do something here to step up the game and do something. I don't know what they can do, but I think the best thing for the Marines to do, even if it's to show a low power, is to send one of the admirals. And if they sent Kizaru or Fujitora, would you be happy with it? Would you be more happy if Green Bull came and showed off his power? Like, this would be the perfect time to show off the capability of Green Bull as an admiral. Because if he's up against, or two admirals up against the Yonko, you could actually show off the Yonko's level compared to the admiral levels. If you can compare, if Oda can compare the admiral levels to the fucking Yonko levels, that will be fucking incredible. Because we've always skipped power, kind of weird, in the One Piece fandom, and we haven't really seen it all go down. I think we got Lava Bro here. I can't think of his name. Akainu. We saw Akainu hit the blade of Shanks, but that's it. If we can see at least Admiral go toe-to-toe with the Admiral, go toe-to-toe with a Yonko, or at least see the Yonko beat the crap out of them, we could then tell where Akainu is now as Fleet Admiral. We could actually see where all the power is. If the Admirals can go toe-to-toe with a Yonko, that means Luffy's not ready to face them. I think they technically are, but it's going to be a really uphill battle for, like, Zoro to beat Fujitora, or Sanji to beat Kizaru, because I think Kizaru would be the perfect opponent for Sanji. Fujitora would be a perfect opponent for Zoro. Like, Luffy's definitely gonna go up against Akainu, but for Green Bull, we don't know what his abilities is. We don't know anything. This would be the perfect. I'm sorry that I'm repeating this, but I believe this is the perfect time for Oda to bring Green Bull into the story, at least show off his capabilities right now, and show off the Admiral's power against a Yonko. Because if they can show off at least some of that, then we know where the power scaling is between an Admiral and a Yonko. If the Yonko is, like, way above, or they're, like, somewhere's evenly matched. Not, like, perfectly evenly matched, but maybe a little lower than what Yonko is, because that would be incredible. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribe to the channel to keep up with the content. I'm sorry that I rambled there, but it's my idea that Green Bull will come to Wano. It would be the perfect time because of the alliance. Once the Marines find out, and the Marines definitely will find out. They always find out. And I think the best way for them to find out, I'm ending the video, but the best way I can see them finding out, because they didn't keep the alliance secure, is Big Mom using a transponder snail to talk to her crew, and tell the crew to come on to Wano, and tell them the crew, yeah, me and Kaido are now in an alliance. And that would be an open snail. If that happens, the Marines would pick that up and they would go ballistic. Like, the Gorosei, I don't even know what the Gorosei would say at that point, because they're very formidable. They're very high. They're, oh my god. Oh, I'm so hyped. Wano has had me hyped for the longest time. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. Love to see you guys next video. When we hit 750 subscribers, I think we're at 702. When we hit 750, we'll be doing a giveaway for $20 to $25 gift card giveaway. The winner will decide. When the winner is picked out, you can either pick a Nintendo, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox One card, whichever one you guys want. When we hit that, we'll definitely be making a video talking about it. But for right now, we're just still going up there. If we hit 1,000 by the end of the year, I'll be in the Carolina Reaper. We'll also be doing card giveaway. We're going to do a card giveaway anyways, another gift card giveaway when we hit 1,000. But I'm more leaning towards, if we hit 1,000 before the end of the year, I'll do 2 gift card giveaways. Just because that's so up there. If we hit 1,000 next year, I'll only do 1. Like, this is even more motivation. If you guys didn't want to see me eat the Carolina Reaper, and I got suggested it so many times in the past, because it's going to be horrible, but for more motivation for you guys, I'm more pushing towards 2 gift cards when we hit 1,000. And that's going to be insane. We've come so far this year. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, give a like. If you haven't already subscribed, I recommend subscribing. Otherwise, like always, peace.